What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about selling your silver, or as I would refer to it as, parting ways with a portion of your stack in exchange for dying fiat paper, glorified IOU dollar bills. That just wouldn't make a good thumbnail. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there, go check it out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to help support the channel by getting some DYDSS merchandise, of course we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, t-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, as well as the brand new DYDSS 3/9 fine tally marks available in 4 different colors. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But today I want to talk about converting your silver, your money, back into currency. This was inspired by a subscriber's question, leaving a comment on a video that I posted a couple of days ago, asking me if I could make a video talking about selling silver. I replied by saying, in theory I could, although it wouldn't be speaking from personal experience because I've never sold before. And here we are. So I wanted to talk about this today. I want to talk about selling your silver and different ways you can go about doing so, and maybe different reasons why you would need to and or want to. That's what today's video is going to be about. Now, first things first, full disclosure, I've never sold any of my silver before, and to be honest with you, I don't plan on it. Maybe, possibly, I will trade up if the opportunity presents itself to me, but I really could not see myself taking any amount of my silver and trading it back for dollars. That would be a step in the wrong direction for me personally. Now, everybody's stacking for different reasons. Everybody has a different lifestyle and different things pop up for different people. That I understand. If you absolutely need to and you have no other way of going about taking care of a potential financial emergency, it is what it is. I can respect that. Those things need to come first. So moving forward away from all that, I wanted to talk about one way you can go about parting ways with your silver if you need the cash. Now, this is something that I think is a little inconvenient, but it's really not all that bad. You could take your silver, as much of it as you want, whether it be just a troy ounce, 5 10-ounce silver bar, maybe a tube of 20 silver eagles. You could just drive that thing on over to a coin shop in your area and get cash for it. Now, coin shops often present a little bit of an issue. Coin shops don't typically like to pay you much of a premium. I've gotten comment after comment from person after person over the going on 2 years at this point, telling me that their local coin shop charges a whatever amount premium, but if you were to walk out the door and come right back in and sell it back to them, you would not get that premium back. At least not all of it. And depending on the coin, the round or the bar, I'm sure it would fluctuate. Again, I have no personal experience when it comes to parting ways with any of my silver or any of my gold for cash. I've never done that before, and hope to God I never will have to. But there's an alternative. There's a different way of going about selling your silver where you can get that premium. Now, this won't work for everyone because not everyone is up to do it, but it would be utilizing the power of the internet. You see, if you were to go on over to a coin shop, you are restricted to that coin shop owner or that coin shop worker and that coin shop's rules, policies, and how much currency they have on hand and how much currency they are willing to give you for each individual piece of silver. On the internet, there are other issues, but that particular issue isn't necessarily a problem because if you use a website like eBay, for example, or really any website that's designed to sell different products and whatnot, or if you were just to take to social media and do it that way, you could charge whatever premium you want because you're no longer restricted to that one guy or that one woman who works at the coin shop. You're restricted to millions upon millions upon millions of potential buyers. And if there's one thing I've learned over these last couple of months, since planet Earth shut down, so to speak, and the spot price of silver tanked at first and the premiums went through the roof, and then silver slowly climbed its way back up to where it was, and then even higher, about $10 higher than where it was. If there's one thing that I've learned, it's that when people are being controlled by the fear of missing out, they'll pay anything. You know how easy it would have been for me to put just one silver eagle, a random year, doesn't matter, any silver eagle that I have, toss it up on eBay. Spot price at the time was, let's just say, where it is today, about $22, $23. I could have very easily put that thing up for $75. Most people would not buy that, but I guarantee you, I'm willing to bet every troy ounce of silver that I own, somebody would buy it. It might not be all that appealing to the average person browsing eBay looking for a silver eagle, but I promise you, somebody would pick that up. I could put some random, miscellaneous, arbitrary number for a premium. Someone would pay for it. And the power of the internet allows you to connect with virtually anyone on the planet, almost. Millions, 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 billions of people are on the internet and are using social media. All around the globe, all different countries. So you're not restricted to what that one particular coin shop says. That one person working at the coin shop does not represent every other person who's willing to convert their dollars into silver and how bad they want it. Away from all of that, there is a little bit of an issue. At least a little bit of an issue for people who want their privacy. Let's be honest. Nothing on the internet is private. It's traceable, it's trackable. And some people aren't really willing to do that. There are some people still, it's almost the end of 2020, and people still won't use their debit card, their credit card, or even a check to pick up their silver or their gold. Still, to this day, people refuse to do that. They don't want that paper trail. So if you're someone who doesn't want that paper trail, this might not be an option for you. This might not be ideal. This might not be the way to go for you in particular. But guess what? There's another option as well. Now this one will clearly have its downside, but it's yet another alternative, and that would be Craigslist. And meeting up with someone in person to convert your silver into their dollars. Now I know it doesn't sound like the greatest idea, and this is not something that I would personally do. However, if I had to do this, I would tell the person who has the cash for me to meet me at a Walmart parking lot, park right below the surveillance camera, middle of the day, not in the middle of the night. The sun's out, people are getting in and out of their cars, there's cameras, there's people. I don't think the average person would try to pull a fast one on you. Or here's a better option. Tell them to meet you at a police station. I don't think anybody's going to try to rob you while parked in a police station parking lot. I'm sure someone's stupid enough to do that, but it's just an idea. It's just something to talk about, just something to think about. So those are 3 different ways you can go about selling your silver. There's other ways of doing it as well. I just want to give 3 solid examples, but I also want to talk about different reasons why you might want to or why you might need to part ways with your silver. Now, why you might need to, that could mean anything in the world. Financial emergencies, maybe you got laid off of work, maybe a pandemic happened and your job was forced to shut down. Maybe you got in a car accident and now you have to take care of car repairs or some type of medical expense. You got sick, you got hurt, or something happened to the house, or something happened to a family member. Things happen, things occur. It's out of our hands 99.9% of the time, and unfortunately, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. So if you have to part ways with your silver due to an emergency, it is what it is, and it's not what it's not. But aside from that, there could be some reasons why you might want to part ways with your silver. You don't need to, maybe you just want to. For example, if you got started stacking over these last couple of months and you're disappointed that you're not a millionaire yet, and you might say to yourself that you're a little bit discouraged and it's not what you thought it would be, which always confuses me because I always tell people it's a way of saving money, not a way of making money. But maybe, whatever the case may be, maybe it's just not for you. Stacking silver is not for everyone. It's for anyone, but it's not for everyone. So maybe you want to part ways with your silver because you just realize it's not for you. That could be a reason. Or maybe you did the whole buy low, sell high type of thing. Maybe you purposely started stacking the silver and you have been just waiting. Maybe you haven't been consistently stacking. Maybe you loaded up on a bunch of silver when you thought the spot price was low, and now the spot price is significantly higher than it was when you picked it all up, and you can get a fiat profit from it. That could be a reason you might want to part ways with your silver. I would disagree with it, but it's your money, not mine. You can do whatever you want. And now the last reason is the only reason I could see myself parting ways with my silver, which is not for cash, but to trade up. If the gold to silver ratio gap closes in, right now it's like 1 to 80 or something like that. Recently it was in the 1 to 70s range. If we were to see the gold to silver ratio gap close in and go back to, let's just say 1 to 50, 1 to 40, I don't know if and when that'll even happen, but hypothetically, if that were to occur, I could see myself converting some of my silver for some gold. Not all of it, not most of it, not even half of it, just a portion of the silver. So I can get my hands on some gold. And then typically, if the gold to silver ratio gap closes in, it's going to go back apart. But if I can time it right, if I can get lucky, if the opportunity presents itself to me, I would like to hop on that opportunity. I would like to capitalize on it. That's what I'd like to do. And I would trade what I refer to as the opportunity metal for what I refer to as the powerhouse metal, the ultimate form of wealth preservation, in my opinion and from my perspective. Not a financial advisor, nothing on this channel is financial advice. This is all just my opinion from my perspective, and it's for entertainment purposes. But it's fun to think about, it's fun to talk about, and I'm hoping that it can create a discussion. So if anybody wants to have a conversation about this in the comment section, I encourage you to comment away. But after trading some silver for a little bit of gold, over an extended period of time, hopefully I'm able to rinse and repeat. Once the gold to silver ratio gap goes far apart again, I'll just go back to trading my dollars for silver. And if it closes in, trade some of that silver for some gold. Rinse and repeat. Over and over and over. And something that I would like to do with the gold eventually is trade some of that gold for potentially a little bit of land. See, there's always a plan. There's always a strategy. Things don't always go in my favor. Things don't always go my way. But ideally, that's what I would like to do. I'm already trading my time for dollars every time I go to work. I'm already trading my dollars for silver every time I add a little bit to the stack. I haven't yet traded any silver for gold. Lately, I've just been trading my dollars for gold because the opportunity is there as well. But if the gold to silver ratio gap were to close in, I would be more than happy to trade a little bit of silver for a little bit of gold. rinse and repeat over an extended period of time, years, decades down the road, maybe, possibly trade a little bit of gold for a little bit of land. See, I'm in it for the long term. I'm not in it for what spot price is going to do next week, next month. A lot of people are asking me, what do you think spot price is going to be by the end of the year? I have no idea, nor do I care. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't make a bit of a difference. I care about the long term. I care about years and decades to come. Now that I have the silver in my possession, I'm not really worried about silver. Sure, I want to get as much of it as possible, and I plan on consistently stacking more and more and more of it as much as I possibly can, as often as I possibly can. But once it's in my possession, I no longer care about the spot price. I no longer care about getting as much money for my currency because I already did that. At that point, I'm more so concerned about if and when the gold to silver ratio gap will close in. Once I get the silver, I start thinking about, okay, what's next? The gold. What's after that? Maybe some land. That's how I think. It's not the way everyone thinks. Some people agree with me. I'm sure a lot of people disagree with me. Here's the good news. You don't have to agree with me. But let me know in the comment section down below if you've ever parted ways with your silver. Have you ever traded your silver for cash? Maybe you had to. There was an emergency. You needed to do it. Maybe you wanted to. Maybe you decided, hey, I'm going for that fiat currency dollar bill profit. Maybe you refuse to. Maybe you're considering doing so. Maybe you're planning on doing something similar to me, trading one precious metal for another precious metal. Let me know. And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller, easier to manage. I can read more comments and respond to more viewers in real time. You can also get access to giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shoutouts, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale on a variety of different websites. It's all being posted in one spot. And you can watch all of the YouTube videos commercial free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 2,000 subscribers. We just hit 1,000. I appreciate that. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, t-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin, which, by the way, is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for ocean cleanup charity organizations at no additional cost to you. It comes out of my pocket, not yours. And, of course, the brand new DYDSS 3/9 fine tally marks available in 4 different colors. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And once again, I want you guys to please head on down to the comments and let me know, what are your thoughts on selling silver? Is it something that you absolutely refuse to do? It doesn't matter what type of financial emergency you're in it. And if you have the silver, you don't have the cash, and it's not something that you're willing to part ways with because it's for the long term or it's to pass down to your kids or grandkids, you absolutely refuse? Or are you somebody who is willing to part ways with the silver if the opportunity presents itself? Maybe it could be a fiat dollar bill profit opportunity. Maybe it could be a gold to silver ratio gap closing in opportunity and trade some of the beautiful white metal for the beautiful yellow metal. Maybe that's what your plan is. Maybe you don't care about spot price at all and you plan on continuing to buy silver if and when it goes up and above $50 an ounce and you don't plan on parting ways with it or trading it for anything. Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.